Alright, everybody. I was playing around with that. Alright, let's get back to it. So, welcome back to another Holocure gameplay. Trying to get everybody to Gachikoi. A couple of things that I probably should mention first. There are a couple of problems that I ran into that I want to check out first. Number one was the audio was quite a bit of a problem. And I can already see that it is currently being a pain in the butt as well. Don't tell me that is actually linked to the... Yeah, that is linked to the... Okay. So, a few things. Alright, I need to actually put this up to 100% and lock this. And then pull this down. No, that doesn't work. Okay, that's not good. So apparently, setting up the BGM and stuff actually causes a couple of problems. So there are a couple of things that I will have to look into. Number one is audio. Yeah, it's all too quiet if I look at the actual stream afterwards. It's very, very, very quiet to the point where even at 100%, I don't really can hear that well. So we will probably have to add some things to our OBS. So that is something that we will look into right now. I am thinking of adjusting a couple of things when it comes to filtering. There are a few things that we can do, like adding an actual booster to this, and this should be a lot better. And I actually need to check whether that is acceptable. So I will open up my stream on another device, and we'll have to see whether that actually works. Now, one big problem that I have in this is that adding there are a couple of things that you can create that are quite alright. From a selection of executables. That's interesting. Okay. Then you can... here they are. Okay. Let's see what this can do. I want to add this. Okay, I'm gonna mute the background. That's not what I want to mute. This is what I want to mute. Okay, so I'm gonna add this, and now you should be hearing the sound from the music. And what else? I want to add this in a moment. How do I want to play this? I don't really want that in here as well, so let me think about that. Alright, this will have to go away at some point. So let's add another one of those, but I kind of want those on all of my things. I don't just want that here, because if I switch away now, that does go away as well. Yeah, I don't want that. How can I do that? Audio. It's not a microphone, it's not that, it's not this. These are all just line outs, actually, which is not what I want. And I can't declare you as a... What if I do this? Would that go away if I... Yeah, it does go away. Now, I can still hear it because it's still putting out to my BGM, but you guys can't. So that's not helpful either. The desktop audio is now a lot louder. Let's mute this and let's add this. Because that is about the same. Like, this is kind of what I want in terms of volume. So maybe that's alright? Let's see. Hang on. No. What if I lock you? Does that? No, it still disappears. Okay. So let's remove you. Yes. As much as I like you, you're not really what I want in here. I could just add the that is something that I want to hear, like this. The game sound is what I want to hear as well. Do I want to make this adjustable to everybody? Kind of. I actually do want to have that, so I kind of want to have that in here separately and have you only listen to that when you actually can, when we're actually on this thing, on this screen. But is that really what I'm looking for? What if I go in here? Now that only shows this stuff. That only. What does this actually do? Could be useful later on. Okay, let's try and see what this sounds like for now, and we'll have a look at what that is like. Just give me a moment. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, that actually sounds okay. Perfect. I say perfect, it's not perfect. I would prefer to have some other stuff in this. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, because BGM is kind of... Well, do you always want BGM? That's a good question. Do you always want BGM? You probably don't. So I probably should... Yeah, I probably should add that in here as well. And just have it like this. I'm gonna play around with that in between games. So for now, because this works sufficiently for the time being, let's have a look at playing Iofifteen, also known as Airani Iofifteen. Before we do, let's swap over to our browser, and before we do, let's go into studio mode, because we are trying to be a little bit more professional. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Okay, that is quite funny. Let's do it like this. Okay, what else can you do? You can do a swipe, you can do a slide. What does a swipe do? I don't see what that does, to be entirely honest. What does a slide do? Oh, that's both. Why? No, that just does this. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, so it's that. This is just a transition. That's just a blending. Then you can do a swipe or a slide. A swipe kind of swipes it like this, and a slide does this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm still learning OBS. If you couldn't tell, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about it. I think I'm still counting myself as a concurrent viewer because I still have it open. Do I? No, I don't. Well, if you are a genuine viewer, welcome. No, that was probably just me. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at Iofi. I think we had a look at her last time, and we discovered that she's essentially a she focuses on crits. She's got a little bit of healing, actually. But only a very little bit. Once per second after it takes damage from an attack, Iofi immediately heals. Yeah, I don't know whether that is just once or once every second she gets that until she's back to full. That would be interesting to know, but there's no actual disclaimer, no actual details on this, unlike alien brainwashing. The polyglot is quite interesting, nothing too much to write home about though. You can get like crit haste or attack speed. I'm not quite sure, I can't remember what per was. Attack speed, oh, pickup range. Pickup range, I see. So Indonesian is attack, English is speed, Japanese is crit, German is pickup, and Korean is haste. Yeah, you can only have one buff active at a time, and language rolls are not affected by pickup pull, meaning that the player must walk directly over one. Yeah, you can't, like, pickup range doesn't help you in picking these up. A bit of trivia, if you want to read it, feel free to stop and have a look. But yeah, the rest is, I mean, her special is quite interesting because you actively have to paint. I think you have to click the buttons as well. Outside of that, yeah, we're gonna focus on doing a crit build. So let's hop over here and let's have a look around on what it is that we are gonna equip her with for this little excursion of hers. She does have a melee weapon, but we do not care, because why would we? It's not that great. There are not many great combinations, and the focus shades are just better, like objectively better than the ninja headband, especially since we're now talking 10% or up to 30% chance to crit, which is her build. So yay! Hope Soda, special cooldown increase by 25%. If I ever do a Kusugaki build, then maybe, but we can get better crit stuff out of other items. Let me check my phone real quick because no, that won't. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm being late was work ran a little bit later than usual. I also had to pick up some stuff, and we are not doing the leatherworking today because I'm waiting for some equipment to arrive that will be there. Will be here by Friday. So we're gonna do the leatherworking stream on Friday, and I'm hopeful that I can get a video out on Sunday before starting to stream. Maybe. Very much maybe. I will have to mute my phone in a moment because that is getting really annoying right now. We're not going to take color because we're doing hard hard levels. The Promised Tiara, again, if you want to succeed with stamps, that's the minimum requirement to even have a chance. If you don't take this, then you won't get your stamps at all. Or at least very unlikely with the drop rates. So, Focus Shades, yes, this doesn't give us anything useful. Pick up range attack area, no. I'd love to get a healing item, but I think we're gonna not do that this time. We will, however, do the other crit one, which is Sake, so we're gonna drop Idol Costume. No membership, no Piki Man. I can't remember what I'm still missing. That's a no. Haste and speed, nah. This might be interesting. We want to drop the super chat, so either of those might be good. Let's see, her attacks, her skills. How many of her skills are actually damaging? It's a healing skill, brainwashing, none of these are. So these effects, this doesn't actually help us in any way, shape or form. This might. If we keep this up, it means that we actually want a longer cooldown, so we don't have to trigger it every time. On the other hand, we might want a shorter cooldown, but yeah, we don't care one way or another, so we're going to keep it like this. What else? Do we have anything else that gives us crit damage? Pickup range, shield, special cool. I mean, this would actually synergize if we wanna spec into this like really heavily. Longer special cooldown, crit. That's a lot of crit. I think that might be all the crit. Total damage increase. Yeah, that doesn't do it. This gives haste and speed, so also no crit. I think that is all the crit items that we have. This actually reduces crit chance. Don't want that. Attack and take 10% less damage. Nope. I mean, that is a fun item to have, but no, we don't need it. Delay damage taken, face mask, corporate pin. That's area. So no, I think that might actually be... That might be all the crit. Yeah, that must be all the crit. Okay. And yeah, we have all the items that we can. We have these 3 to drop. And we are going to super collab into the crit item. Let's have a look at our actual weapon collabs. There we go. So, what do we have here? Let's start with the super collab item that we want, which I believe is Snowflower Sake. This goes into Snow Queen. Yeah, there it is. So, we want Snowflower Sake. We want ranged and multi-shots again. Bounce Ball, I don't think Iofi is up on the list very far. 2 out of 5. That's a no. That's below average. Okay. What else? Mikomet sounds on point, all things considered. We can't do glow sticks. We can't do Frozen Sea. We could do Flattening Board, but she doesn't get a bonus for it. Eldritch Horror would actually give us another heal. So that's good. What else? Could we do Bone Bros? We probably could do Bone Bros. Do we want to do Bone Bros? We need one more, don't we? 1, 2, 3, yeah, one more. We could do Stream of Tears, but I don't really like Stream of Tears. It's not really a rapper. Ring of Fitness doesn't work with Lightning Arena. I mean, we are talking about Iofifteen here, so this would actually be... If it weren't... No, we're gonna go with Lightning Arena. You know what? We're gonna go with that. Let's see. Glow Stick, Wummy Water, Elite Lava Bucket, Psycho X, Plug Type, Sausage, and Ian Curse, Spider Cooking. Got no overlap, that is good. Let's check our items. We want this and that. Yes, we want this, yes. We want Axe, we want BL Book, I'm pretty sure. No, we don't want BL Book. Okay. We're gonna drop the Holo Bomb. But I think that's actually already everything that we... No, hang on. We've got Idleson. Idleson is one too many. We got Ian Curse. We got Spider Cooking. Yes. We got Plug Type. Yes. We got Sausage. Yes. We got Elite Lava Bucket and Axe. Yes. We got Glow Stick and Wummy Water. Wummy Water and Glow Stick, yeah. So we need one to finish all of this off, and that's gonna be Tears, I think. I like Tears. It's a really, really nice item. It's got a high rate of fire. It's not quite an auto hit, but you know, this is the last item, so you'll have so many enemies on screen that that will be an auto hit. Yeah, Bounce Ball could be good on others, not with Fan Beam. Fan Beam actually might be okay. But I prefer the CEO's Tears. It's something that you don't have to worry about. It's a kind of close-range defense. Alright, so that is what we're gonna run. With that being said, let's head out there and let's have a look on how well she plays. There she is. Oh, that's the dress version, okay. We have 2 normal stages. We've got her at a G rank 21, so that is above the 20 that we need. So we are gonna go right into the hard games. She probably could do Halloween Castle, to be entirely honest. But I don't want to do this on her level because she's not at the fandom level that she needs to be at. Holo Office or Grassy Plains? Grassy Plains is the easier one, let's go with that. And while this one is not the worst, I'm inclined to use the heal potion for her. We immediately get 2 things that we want to eliminate. We can only eliminate 1, so that is the one to do that with. Alright, 2 strikes on the main weapon as usual. Oh, we do not want Holo Bomb, and I kind of want to go with Blacksmith Gear here, because that's immediately our one of our scaling items. That was nice. We could go Polyglot here, which means we start getting language orbs, and it actually activates. God. It activates one of our things. We're gonna hold Tiara here. We're gonna take Sausage because it's an good grief. Yeah, we're gonna take Tiara here. Alright. Ooh, the Focus Shades. The Focus Shades I'm gonna go with last in this case. I don't want to take these because they take up the slot right now. We go with Therapy. That is very nice. We're gonna eliminate Researcher's Code. We're gonna take Spider Cooking here, and we're gonna take this one. Alright, and we're gonna take the Mark as well. Because it's not very good in the end, but it's quite good in the beginning. Am I gonna take Hope Soda? Right now. I kind of don't want to. We're gonna take Paintbrush instead. Get the I completely forgot about these. We're gonna take GWS pill and we are gonna use it right away. Anyway, this one, which actually allows us to do a double improvement, and we will take paintbrush. Wow, we got another one. Alright, sure. CEO's Tears is our finisher. Do not take that now. We might just take Hope Solar here and hope for the card. Or we might want to re-roll. I'm not sure. No, we're gonna take this. Alright. And we're going to level that up to level 6. An increased pickup range. Credit card. I want a credit card right now. Let me hold glow stick. Right, so we are actually making decent progress, which means something has to go wrong sooner or later. We could awaken that, but I kind of want glow stick. It's one of the ones that we actually need for our super collab. So we're gonna run with that for now. Alright. Glow stick, brainwashing. Probably brainwashing. We got another one of those. We're gonna invest that into the attack on our paintbrush. And we got Wami Water, which is the other one that we need for our main weapon. We also got a speed up, which would not be bad, but not taking the weapon here would be quite the trade-off, the bad one. Don't take CEO's Tears. Do not do it. We're going to take Polyglot. I can't remember what the upgrades were. I probably should pull up a list beside the game. Elite Lava Bucket. What do we actually want Elite Lava Bucket on? Elite Lava Bucket is with Axe, so that is not something that we're interested in right now. We're looking for Pluck type Asakoko or Ian Curse. Either of those would be nice. So we're going to go with Erofi here. Yeah, that's fine. Good grief. Okay. Well, Pluck type. Alright, let's pick this one. Yeah, I am full, that's fine, okay. Good. Alright. Now we've got an ID, and we have another ID, which I don't know what it actually does to pick up multiples. Does it increase it? Oh, we haven't awakened the paintbrush yet. Of course, that is something that we definitely do need to do. It's alright, we're gonna keep it until we find something better. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. The disadvantage of this map is that these crate pickups are not that easy to find because you lose your position so quickly. We'll aim to finish this stuff. The skills. I can English. Speaking of, sake, up to 15%, taking damage, lose half the buff of eating food, plus 5. Oh, that's not... Alright. Ow, that actually hurts, thank you. We don't need to improve this, we kind of want to improve this one. We also kind of want to enchant stuff. The only water already is, the glow stick is not, so let's enchant this for now. So there is a trade-off with the polyglot when it comes to whether pick up the same or pick up something different. I think that picking up the same actually gives you... I don't really stand still, so I might swap that out. I'm gonna have to confirm that actually. What if you pick up the same polyglot thing? The switching granting if the current language gains different, create a burst dealing 200% damage. So does it or does it not? Another debuff. Not really interested in debuffs. I'm interested in crits. We want to improve the credit card for now. Would the mark stamp be better or the slow stamp? 20% of damage inflicted on any other target, and this is actually attacks advantage is slow, target deal 30% broken damage for 5 seconds. I mean, that's a good question. I'm gonna postpone that decision. Alright, we can finish this one up, and we want to start on the Wami Water, and we have a lot of, and by a lot of I mean a bloody lot of the I forgot what I wanted to say. I actually did. Good grief, okay, maybe next time. Don't need money. And she doesn't profit from it, so meh. Yeah, I kind of wanna move around a little bit to find more of those boxes. That's actually quite difficult. Oh, I forgot that I need to keep my special discharge to get my bonuses. That's not good. That's no bueno at all. That was probably the noise that I heard earlier as well. Good that I'm paying so close attention, isn't it? Alright. So, glow stick and Wami Water is what we are going after for now. Glow stick, Wami Water. Come on, another one. The glow stick and the Wami Water. There's enemies and a glow stick. And we're almost at the next one already. Now, the one thing that I have to say about Iofif's skill is that it's, well, one of her skill, which is the brainwashing. All the brainwashing does is it just quote-unquote pacifies. You do gain crit for it, which is good, but it just postpones of when those enemies arrive. If it were just that, it would be bad, but it also deals damage and gives you crit bonus, so that actually makes it pretty okay. I'm not sure I would call it overpowered. In fact, I'm sure I wouldn't call it overpowered, but it is quite nice to play around with. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna... Hang on, was that really just a level 4? It was just a level 4, okay. Well, let's bring you up to level 6 then. Size. That actually would work for her. It would, because now we can strike way more targets. Ooh, that's a very nice one. Sausages, and we're gonna swap this out for Mark. And we will immediately strengthen this up to full. We will also strengthen this one to full. I did see myself there. I did use the item. Alright. Yeah, we can just finish this, don't we? Can't we? Just this and this up to max, and then we should be there. And there's the golden anvil, and we have our basic item for the super collab. Oh, the collab weapon for the super collab. And with that, we are set on a decent course. Yeah, I have to get used to not picking up those orbs at a distance. Next, I think getting the super collab item set up is a good option, but we're only level 30, so that's not really a priority right now. Alternatively, I think the lightning wheel, which we have both things for, setting that up might be a really good idea. Alright. Sure. Anything that's getting hit by the super collab, well, by the collab, is actually dying immediately. I do not want this at all. Alright, yeah, so her favorite thing is crits, so we're gonna keep the Japanese for now. As much as we can. Where's your little friend? Do not take CEOs here. I have to remind myself every time, because if I didn't, I probably would just take it, and that would be the end of that. You go away, go away! Alright. Good grief. And let's pick up these two. Oh, that could be bad. I'm gonna wait for the second one, because I want to fill up the slot first. Ian Curse is good, alright. Fill up the slot. And it was a triple. Hope Soda good, Ian Curse good, Spider Cooking alright. Yeah, I don't think picking up the same one does anything. It doesn't increase it, certainly. Does it? Crit 114? We're gonna check that. Crit 114. This only increases critical damage, so it shouldn't increase this, I don't think. We're gonna check that in a moment. Nope, still 114. Alright. Where's another Japanese polyglot thingy? Korean, German, English, German. Sausage. We are gonna enchant the plug type. And then we're gonna improve the sausage. There's another Japanese one. Alright, pick that one up. Did that change anything? 107? Did I not have more a moment ago? Well, I didn't remember, so that's great. Fantastic. I hate that, yeah, sure. Alright, we're currently with the haste buff, which has put us to 78. This is another haste buff, which has remained there. I'm now picking up something else. Oh yeah, that is a very, very different one. Alright, Japanese. Oh, we're gonna go with the haste buff for now. Alright, oh, we've got this one, very nice. Well, I mean, I could take this now and improve it immediately. That would actually be very nice. Whoop. Whoop. My mistake. Should have just stayed where I was. Alright, let's swap this out. And let's strengthen this. I'm fine with selling this, actually. Well, I could have gone for the crit buff as well, but only on one item doesn't really make sense. And this one does increase crit damage anyway, so that's fine? Question mark? Like, the crit itself doesn't benefit me in any way, shape or form, except for like doing more damage. Which haste actually gives me the same thing because, well, it does more damage at the end. What do we have over here? Oh, it's the life steal stamp. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. Famous last words. I should probably use my special because nice and good, nice. Because that is currently not doing much. Let's go with that. This is knockback to hit, and this is reduced time between attacks. Yep. That's not that good. D-bot, D. Alright, another speed up. Nice. And this one's up to max. This one we can sell. And sausages up to max. And with that, we should get another golden anvil soon-ish. Something dropped. The crowbar dropped. I'm not a fan of the crowbar in any way, shape or form. I don't know why this pattern works. I really don't know why, but it does. Just does. Alright, so let's enter the second the second collab. And yeah, we are 10 levels before the super collab, we have our second collab setup. Which is not the way this usually goes. Let's put it mildly. I could just... Oh, this actually has more levels. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, right. And this also has more levels, obviously, because that is only level 1. We've got the lightning wiener. We have everything for our healing weapon, which is spider cooking and in curse. We could enchant this, but we should. So this is what we're gonna go after next. I could start going after this, but I kind of want to prepare for the for everything that's coming. Very nice. This can go away immediately. Yeah, we're gonna take lava bucket here. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about. Like, this gets me up to 30% crit, which is nice, but this actually really helps already, so I don't think that I'm gonna take this. Yeah. That's another JP stamp over here. So we could go D, JP, and JP. ID, some JP, that's a double JP. This one, that one, that one. Right. Alright. I said I'm gonna go after items for now. To get those done. So, yeah, green isn't bad. Ian is kind of... meh. Yeah, it's movement speed. Do I need that? Most of the time not. Same for pickup. Does she actually speak German? I can't remember. I didn't think she did, but I might be wrong. The Hope Soda's done. Neither of these is. Increased crit, also increased damage on all skill attacks. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a waste, but it does go into her thingy. Anything to... no. Which one are we gonna do? I think we're gonna finish the pill, and then we're good on that. If that actually does finish the pill, I should add to that. EN, JP, EN. Go away, go away, go away. Oh, neither of them did. Okay, well, one of them has now. What's next? What's next? Apparently this was enough to send that away, so maybe we're gonna go with Ian Curse and Spider. Well, maybe. We do definitely have to, because there is nothing else to do. Oh, nice! This removes the drawback, which is really nice. So increased critical hit damage by 50% every 10th hit is guaranteed to be crit. That's very nice. We will take that. We will not drop this. Right. Ian Curse. Alright. There's a Korean one, not Croatian one. Right. Movement speed. Not that we need it. More movement speed. Well, I say more. It isn't really. Alright, this is the one that I actually want, which is haste. And this is attack. Definitely do not need that. Spider cooking, I think, on this one, because we are running into the little ones here. Pickup range. More pickup range. Not what I was looking for. Oh. ID's attack. ID's alright. JP's better. JP's crit. Right. Ian Curse. So, we are actually approaching the final steps of this build already. And we haven't even gotten to the level 50 yet. How? Just how? I'm genuinely curious. She levels so much faster than anyone that I've seen before. This is insane. We're 12 minutes in and we are approaching the last stages of the build. It's not levels, because we're only level 50 at 12 minutes, so that is, I won't say normal, but that is fairly alright. There was no one here to actually do this on. Ian Curse, sure, let's pick this up. Hopefully it's not that one. I do not understand how that has worked so well. Is it the build? Like, is it just the build? Can't be, surely. Alright, well, there we go. We now have the snowstorm. There's JP, alright. I take on the focus shades, and we're not full yet. And we can go spider cooking, and that will give us the thing that we were missing. We can do blacksmith gear, which will actually upgrade that. We will not use the second one of these because we still want to pick up some stuff that is quite interesting. Which is another weapon once we've merged this stuff. No damage taken here. There's the golden one. Alright, this is a surprisingly easy run with Iofi. It's not the tears, I'm afraid, the Psycho Act, and unfortunately that was not enchanted, so we are gonna do that. Damage, alright, that's fine. We've got the rainbow and something else. I didn't see the something else, oh there it is. These are all maxed out, so go away. The end green, please. Right. I might just go with the German one just to get the pickup range increase. That would be an option. Alright. Well, I mean, I do have to do these two, but I kind of want to unlock the bonus attributes, because as things stands, I will be far over leveled before we are getting anywhere close to anything of note. I thought my attacks wouldn't stop, but apparently they did. Alright. No, it's just legs. Focus shades. Get that stuff over with. Yeah, that is now done. We're focusing on axe first, I think. I know lava bucket would also be nice, but axe is... that was the same. Let's do this one first. Speed up. Base speed up. Sure, why not? We are approaching the 15-minute mark, and we are also approaching this one. Alright. Axe. We wanna get this stuff over with to get our attributes. Come on. You know this doesn't help you guys. You know that very well. Come on. Just die already. Just die already. Oh. So I think that Korean with the haste and I don't have that right now. And like ideally to attack, Japanese and Korean are probably the ones that are the best when it comes to buffing you. The EN buff can be nice when it can get you like out of a difficult situation, but the rest are not that useful. Speaking of getting out of a difficult situation, that was. And our haste up, and we're gonna go Japanese. There we go. Die, die, you can die. Why didn't you die? There you go. HP up. Yeah, I think so. I really don't need the upgrade for for my items right now. Because we are at 16 minutes, as we still have 4 minutes left. And we're already almost done with this build. So we really don't want to invest into these items anymore. Speed up. And a little larger puppet. Come on. Again. Critter. Nice. Lava bucket and lava bucket. And there we go. Oh, we're now at the stage where we have ranged enemies. I do not like ranged enemies. The entire point of this is to be a reverse bullet hell shooter, not a bullet hell shooter. So it is kind of counterproductive to have these in here. Ooh, that's critter. Definitely critter. Our item is on cooldown right now, so we might want to be a little bit useful. We always want to be useful. We want to be careful as well. In this case. Alright, some nice things to pick up. Ow. Ooh, haste. The problem with Iofi is that because the buffs that she's getting from the skills are so good, her base stats are average across the board. In fact, some of them are quite low. Like she's starting with the lowest crit chance you can get. No, we don't want to take the item. We want to take the attribute because the item I can just get here. And there we are. Are you fucking serious? They also continue to fly? Okay, that's not quite fair. Both of those are already improved, so that's good. Why are you... Alright. Critter. Always critter. And... Recomet. There we go. Now all we got to do is step onto this one and we should be getting the correct weapon already enchanted. Yes! Because it was the last slot and we only have one item to drop left. Which is one of the reasons why we are doing this the way that we are doing this. Also, it just makes sense to do this. There we go, crit damage. No, crit up, critical hit chance. Which is right now at 144%. 147. And if we get another 3, it's a 150% crit chance. We are freezing everybody quite badly. We can also go for this one, which is funny. Improves the haste. I don't think I need to move around right now, except for picking up stuff, which is pick up range. We've got 1 minute left. We're only level 3 on this one. We're gonna go with this one. We don't need pick up range that much. We should pick up another 1 to 2 anvils, so that would put us up to 5 or 7. 7 would be max, of course, so we might get this done with just 2 anvils. If we don't get 2 anvils, that is fine as well. We don't mind too much. I heard 1 anvil. Oh, where was it? Oh, over there, right. And that will put us up to 5 on this. And we might put up another anvil at some point. With the EN one, because this will be a pain in the behind. with the speed upgrade, that is really funny. Oops, I missed that one. I just didn't see it. We're gonna go for the attack up. I do not care about this one. We've frozen here already. Something spawned, I think. Or we simply go that one. Let's just paint everything down here. There we go. And Japanese. And okay. Ow. That was entirely me. Okay, let's get the EN one. And pick up, and pick up, and pick up. That's not what I'm looking for. They have infinite range, okay. Interesting. Pick up, sure. And that's it. Alright, that was fun. I like Iofi as a character in this game. I also like her in, well, as a character outside of the game, because like that is what she is. But yeah, she's quite fun. So, should we just play the second game right now? I am kind of a little bit pressed on time, so I think today this is where we're going to stop. How long have we been going on? Does it say? An hour. Alright, yeah. So that's it for today. I did muck around a little bit in the beginning. I do apologize for that. So on Friday and on Saturday, well, it's not Saturday, on Friday we're going to do something else. On Sunday, I want to try and get another game going before we get into anything else. The game that I'm thinking about is called something. Where are you? The game that I'm thinking about is V Rising. I kind of want to try that. If not, we also have Ixion, which is it has got mixed reviews. If not, we can try to get Atlas Fallen going with better settings, which was a problem last time. I do have my new PC now, well, my upgrade, so we might be able to try that again. If not, any of these, we can always fall back onto Holocure. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see everybody next time. I am Nomad Technician, and oh yeah, I forgot. My PNG VTuber image, I guess, not model, is pretty much done. I have to do some last revising tonight, and then that will be in the next video. So I'm looking forward to that. Until then.